So
physically
for
at the
that
desk.
position, you then gave a whole, I mean, you came up with some other impactful things that they could do that would broad, like impact in a broader way in the organization.
Hmm. So, and we asked them to observe what they saw going on and let us know where they felt they could participate. So we've had two people that were in that role that have moved on to other positions in the firm.
Interesting.
One became a project administrator supporting project managers.
Yeah.
They had a previous they had a previous experience in doing some management of things and saw where they could use a
Yeah.
fit there. And then we have another individual that just shifted from the ambassador role to a knowledge specialist role.
Yeah.
They were interested in our knowledge sharing and knowledge management
Yeah.
capacity, got involved, explored it with the person that
Yeah.
manages that, and they're now a full member of that team. And we've brought on someone else that's
I think this
now
is
getting involved
huge.
with our intern program. And so being able
Yeah.
to contribute to the firm beyond the what you would
I think that
typically.
is when you just talk about asking them how they felt they could make a bigger impact in the organization from what their observation. I think that's huge because a lot of individuals in companies right now see things and they don't feel that they anyone's asking them what they see. The little people in the sense of, do you know what I'm saying? It's got the people who are like may feel like, yeah, I'm just doing this. In your example, a receptionist. Can I go anywhere else in this organization? Well, what if I observe? I mean, I see a heck of a lot here. Everyone who comes through the door, I see where they're going, what they're doing, and I think there's opportunity to make an impact. I think that's great. Asking people how they can make a bigger impact, but also um, just that sense of considering making room for people. It's not just asking them like, okay, then now let's add in some other pieces to your role. People are willing to go above and beyond.
Hmm.
They're willing to take on more. They might not see it as you're taking an advantage of me. Like you're adding more work to my plate. Actually, I would actually like to do that because I want new experiences, and then I can move into other areas with those gained experiences.
Hmm. Hmm.
As you just shared, I think that's huge for a lot of companies who seeing they don't want to ask because they don't want to know what the answer would be because it might require them to suddenly do something. Their fear is, well, if I ask them and then they tell me they want to do this and then I've got to provide it for them, so it's best not to ask. And I'm like, and lose them, like,
Right,
so
right.
like we'll recruit them for you then. We're going to take them away from you because they're great people who are loyal, who want to go above and beyond, and you've just not even asked them what you think they think what they could do. So that's
Right, right. And again, it's on us too to kind of observe where their strengths are
right.
too. But I'd say both of those individuals are still with us because they've been able to become a bigger part of the
Yeah.
success of the firm. And
That's amazing. I
um,
think that's a really key component right now, especially the talent shortage that we have. We do have a people shortage problem in the States
mhm.
right now, and say, okay, how do I keep these people engaged and help them have a career path? And for people to say, this is a place I want to go, we found that over 50% of people, when they do make career moves, it's not, I know people say they leave managers.
Mhm, mhm,
It's actually, I'm leaving for career growth.
mhm.
That's why I'm leaving.
I believe that.
It's not that there's a problem where I'm at. I actually love where I'm at, but I've hit the end of the road. I don't see what's next, so therefore I'm leaving. Because somebody's either believing me in a different way, or they're actually providing something that I just can't get here because no one. I think the key is no one's talking about it.
Mhm.
I think there probably was a career path in many a situation, but nobody talked about it, so they didn't know.
Yeah, we've heard that too. I mean, that's something that we have to be accountable for if
Right?
that didn't happen.
Yeah.
That's part of the reason I was talking about our studio directors can't possibly be responsible for the growth of every person that's in their studio.
Yeah.
If they've got 30 people, as well intentioned as they are and as great as they are at doing that,
Yeah.
they also have other things
Yes.
that they're responsible for.
Totally.
And and you talk about people wanting to feel like they are a part of a company that they believe in.
Yeah.
So we have to live up to those values, but
Sure.
we want them to feel like they want to come to our
Yeah.
company every
Yeah.
day, and because they're a part of it and because they're
Yeah.
contributing to it, and they feel like, uh, for lack of a better way of putting it, part of a family of sorts.
Yeah.
Um, it's always about the people too. When you
Totally.
say, what are you going to miss the most if you're going somewhere else? It's always the people.
Yeah.
And that's what people miss when they're coming to us too. So that's kind of across the board
Yeah.
most of the time.
Yeah.
So giving, the example of the ambassadors, having them find a way to feel like they're really contributing differently. We want to make opportunities available for others to do that. And
Yeah.
so we have people that have stepped up and started, study groups for the exams, or things like
Oh
that,
yeah.
where
That's cool.
we didn't say you need to do this. It was more like they saw an opportunity, and then
Yeah.
we can help support it, things like
Yeah.
that. So
That's great. I'm making mental notes of things you're saying, things that can make us better. And hopefully, the listeners are doing the